Good morning. This is my tropical update for Tuesday, July 6, 2010. We continue to watch our Invest 96L. It's going to start moving over the northeastern tip of the Yucatan today. It's located, it's a broad center of circulation, but it's really the main focus is right up in this location right here. You can see again it's been a lot of shear still on its northeastern and eastern side here, so we've been pretty much void of convection here on the east side, but again we see some convection blowing up right near this broad center. This will move across the Yucatan today, so I don't expect development today at all, and then we'll have to see what happens once it gets out into the southern Gulf of Mexico. Currently, the National Hurricane Center gives us about a 30% chance in the next 24 to 48 hours, and again, that seems about right to me. I'd give it about 20 to 30%. Taking a look at the wider view here of the Caribbean, and a couple features you want to look at. You could see this high pressure, and this is what's resulting in the big heat wave in the east right now. High pressure is slowly slipping southward. It's going to build south, and then it's going to build west towards the end of the week. So what does that mean for our invest? Well, it means the block is on for it to move straight north. So it's going to move northwest, and then it's going to take that bend to the west-northwest eventually. Almost like an Alex track. Synoptics are almost the same as Alex. High pressure is positioned a little differently, but still we'll have that high pressure to the north and east of the system, which will block any movement to straight north. So it's almost the same synoptic setup, but not totally exactly, but almost. This tropical wave we've been watching here is kind of dying out. We still want to watch it. Conditions could get a little better down the road in this area here, so still want to watch this one. Central Atlantic, not much going on. I am focusing on one tropical wave right near approaching 40 west, right in this area here. Some nice little turning and little convection with it. Upper winds are unfavorable though, right to the north. We have high shear right in this region right here. So this will have to pretty much maintain its west to west northwest movement if it's going to want to develop down the road. But we'll just keep an eye on this one just to see what happens. But so far none of the models are developing this system, but it's one to keep an eye on. Here's the current shear map from Sims, and this is what we were looking at. I kept saying, oh, that northerly shears might be a problem with this invest, and so far that's been the case. You can see it's kind of been right on that edge of the shear and light shear line, and so far it's been the case where that shear's really hurt it. It hasn't been a ton of shear, but just enough when a system is just trying to get itself together. 15-20 knots of shear will really hurt it, especially when it's such a broad circulation. You can see conditions will become a little more favorable in the Western Gulf, and that's why we have to continue to keep an eye on this system. And correlating that shear map to the water vapor loop in the Gulf of Mexico, you can see this is where that higher shear has been coming from, right down here, just like this. We have a little upper low right here in the Western Gulf of Mexico. This will eventually move west. So this might open the door for lower shear right up in this region here. So we'll have to watch for that movement. You can see our almost tropical depression right up here. Debate on whether that was a tropical depression or not will go on forever, and we'll have to see at the end of the season report. They might make this a tropical depression up here. This was our old Invest 95L. And just to show you some of the water temperature out on the Gulf, this is the depth of the 26 degree Celsius isotherm. And right near the Yucatan, we do have a little bit of cooler upwelling waters here. So if this could get out, it's going to come into a little bit of a warmer eddy right in this area here. So it can, once it could tap some of this warmer water once it moves to the northwest. So we'll have to wait a day or so before it really gets into some prime real estate with the water temperatures here. And here's the layer wind analysis here just to show you big high pressure over the east coast, heat wave type high pressure. This high pressure is going to slowly sink south and then bridge a little west. So we see right now a northwest motion. Eventually is going to bend off to the west northwest. So again, this will probably move into anywhere from the whole entire Texas coast is really under the gun, although I think this is more focusing now over central and south Texas, especially since it's been staying pretty weak. So anywhere from central to south Texas in the United States will be watching for this to move close by. Looks like a late Thursday, Friday time frame right now. Again, right now, really no model support. Most of the models keep this an open wave. Nobody has this developing into a tropical storm at this time. So good news so far, but again, something like this moves into the Gulf, we have to keep an eye on it. And here's some of the early run tracks here, the specific tracks that are run on these storms here. And this was from 6Z early this morning, and you could see the focus is still right along that central Gulf Coast, right near the Corpus Christi area. And again, this seems about right to me. This track may even slide a little farther south eventually if this stays kind of weaker. So again, central to south Texas coast is the area where we're going to focus on if this system eventually becomes a tropical system. In any event, if this doesn't become a tropical system, central south Texas coast will experience an increase in rainfall come Thursday, Friday time frame if this just stays a wave. But in any event, this will be the area to watch right in here. And just going through the models a little bit, like I said, there's not much model support with this right now, but this is the parallel GFS, and this is for Thursday. And you could see low pressure right in this area here approaching that South Texas, Northeast Mexico area here. Little upper low right off the East Coast here. Something just to watch for, but this looks like it'll just maintain in the upper atmosphere here. This will retrograde to the west towards the end of this week. And here was the HWRF model. Again, a pretty weak system moving to the central Texas coast. You can see the little closed isobar right there moving into central Texas, and it's basically how all the models have it right now. Very weak system or open wave. Even the Canadian model has basically dropped this system. So again, no model support right now, but again, something to definitely watch for. The focus for me again will be along that central to south Texas coast. Right now it's looking like it could be, about Thursday, Friday time frame. So again, just something to watch for, nothing to get worried about right now. I'll keep you guys informed on the latest. I will have another tropical update again. If things change, it'll be late tonight. I might throw one out there, but if nothing changes, then I'll have another update in the morning. Everybody have a wonderful day and take care. And again, thanks for listening.